Hi, everybody. It's Deborah from workathomeinlineforfree.com. Thanks so much for tuning in and watching my video today. Today's video is called Steps for Doing Email Marketing. This is going to be a pretty full tutorial. I'm actually going to take you through all of the steps that I do, all of the tips of the trade, so to speak. I'm going to show you the software that you can use to do email marketing. I'm going to give you a lot of great tips for not only setting up your email marketing, but also doing it in a way that is effective. All right. You don't want to waste your time. You don't want to have a bunch of email subscribers who never open your emails, or if they're opening your emails, it's really not getting you anything. It's not moving you forward in your business. So if you want to go ahead and grab a cup of coffee, maybe grab a pen, something to write on. If you want to take some notes, we're going to get into it pretty thoroughly here. Okay. So thanks again so much for tuning in today. And let's go ahead and start our video. Now, if you haven't been here before, my name is Deborah. I run a website called workathomeinlineforfree.com. We're on my website right now. And this is a website all about teaching people how to make money online. I am a full-time affiliate marketer. I have been since 2015. I have several websites. This is one of them. I have 2 YouTube channels, and I do a whole lot of really cool stuff. So I really like to do the tutorial videos. My subscribers, thank you so much for being a subscriber, seem to like them. And as always, if there's a tutorial that you would like me to do, please feel free to comment in the comment box. And if I can do it for you, I will. Now, we're going to use this article, How to Do Email Marketing Step by Step. Email marketing is not only something that will make you money, but it really is the lifeline of your business. If you've ever heard the phrase, the money is in the list, it's true. Most entrepreneurs, myself included, really put an enormous amount of value on our email marketing because if you talk in terms of passive income, email marketing is a big part of that. Things being automated, email marketing is automated. So, like I say, in terms of passive income, it's something that you set up once and it runs on its own forever. So you're continuing to earn money passively, but also for the future. And the most important thing, in my opinion, about email marketing is that it secures your financial future. It creates and keeps a targeted customer base for you. And if you treat those customers, aka subscribers, right, and deliver value to them on a regular basis, they will be your email subscriber, also known as customer, for years to come. Okay, so email marketing is a really, really good investment of your time and money to do. And by the way, it is not expensive. I'm gonna show you that in this video. So what are the steps to doing email marketing? Step 1 is to choose your email software. I personally use Aweber. I'm going to show that to you. Give a link to Aweber in the description box below. It's however much you pay for Aweber depends on how many subscribers you have. They do have a free 30-day trial, so you can get in here, you can set this up. You don't have to pay anything until you get some things set up and see if you like it. And then I don't know how many customers. I think it's just 30 days. I think the free trial just lasts 30 days, like no matter what. And then after that, it's $19 a month. And I believe that's up to, let's see if it says it in the pricing here. It doesn't. That's up to, like, I don't know, 2,500 subscribers. And then once you hit 25 subscribers, you go up to $49 and so forth. If you do pay annually, you do get a pretty big discount. Okay, so I do have a full-blown review of Aweber. I'm going to give you the video in the article that we're using, and I'm also going to give you the link in the description box to go into a whole lot more details about Aweber, the pricing, how it works, and everything. But this is what I use for my email marketing. Now, I have done the research. I have checked out other email companies. I personally like Aweber. I find it to be very user friendly. I'm able to figure most things out on my own. Whenever I do have a question, if I email, there's a little help box that you can just ask your question. I always get an answer within minutes and not just a boilerplate, form letter, stupid answer that doesn't even have anything to do with my question. If you've been online for any length of time, you know what I'm talking about there. A real live person will answer your question within minutes. So I just like them. I find them to be easier to use. I haven't had any troubles with Aweber. I've been using them a long time now. And also in this article, by the way, I'm going to give you the link to this article, how to do email marketing step by step on my website. I'm going to give you the link to this article in the description box of this video. So you're not going to have to, you don't have to write anything down. You don't have to try to remember these links. I will give you anything that's linked in this article. I'm also going to give you the link to the description box in this YouTube video. But just so you know, don't worry about trying to read or remember any of the stuff you see in this article, because I'm going to give you the link to it. So your first step is to choose your email software. I personally use Aweber. And as I said, here's the video. I'm going to give it to you. Go ahead and watch it. It shows you a lot more details about Aweber, why I use Aweber and how I use it. So that's another whole tutorial in itself that you're going to get a lot of value on. Your email software can also be referred to as an autoresponder. A lot of people call it an autoresponder. And what it is it's a place where you collect your emails. Okay, people sign up for your subscriber list. Where do they go? They go to a list you've set up on Aweber. And then the fact that it's an autoresponder, you can then set up emails. You can create lists of emails that are automatically sent to that subscriber. Usually when you have somebody set up, they immediately get some sort of a welcome email from you, and then you usually set up either every day if you're doing a full-blown sales funnel, or if you do every 5 or 7 days, they get a new email from you. So you go in ahead of time and you create those emails and you schedule them on Aweber to go out every 5 days or every 7 days or whatever. So once you set that up, like I said, it's all automated. Then anytime somebody subscribes to your list, they automatically get that welcome email, and then they automatically get whatever emails you've set up to go after that. Now I'm going to show you some of that. There's another video I'm going to refer you to here about how to do email sales funnels. It's going to show you a ton of detail on that whole thing. It's really cool. I really recommend that you take the time to watch the videos that I'm giving you, because by the time you finish this video and the videos that I'm giving you, you're going to know what you're doing. Okay. You're really going to know what you're doing with email marketing, and you're going to be doing it right, and you're going to be getting the most out of it. Okay. So step one is to choose your email responder. I personally use Aweber. Step two is to create an opt-in form for your website. Now, how do you get email subscribers? There's ways to get email subscribers. One of them is what's called a pop-up. If you ever go to somebody's website and a box shows up and says, sign up for my newsletter, or sign up for this, or sign up for that. That's a pop-up. They call it a pop-up box. They call it an opt-in form. They call it a pop-up window. That's what that is. Now, that's what I have on my websites. I personally use MailMunch. Let me show you them. This is MailMunch. I'm going to give you the link for them in the description box. These are super, super cheap. You can do a ton. You can get a ton of subscribers on this before you pay a dime. And then even if you get to the point where you have to pay something, it's super cheap. So I like MailMunch. Again, I find it super easy to use. I'm able to figure out most things on my own. And again, I'm giving you a video here, how to build an email list. And in that video, I show you about those pop-ups, how I do them, where I do them, how you create them on MailMunch. And I show you like how that whole thing's work. So I recommend that you watch this video. So you can either create a pop-up on your website that, pops up for people to subscribe, or on your blog, or you can create a sign-up form in Aweber. You create a sign-up form, and then it gives you the link, and you can put that link anywhere. Okay, you could for example, on your blog post, you could create a little button, sign up here for my email newsletter, and you link that button to that sign up form. Do you see what I mean? If you're writing text in your blog and you say, if you would like to sign up for a free list of how to do this, this, and this, click here. And it links to the sign up form that you have created on Aweber. Do you see? And then you set up that sign up form to go wherever you want it to go to whatever funnel you want it to go for. Okay. And again, if you watch the videos that I'm giving you here in this article, you're going to be able to figure that all out. You're going to get a thorough understanding of what that all is. So that's basically the two best ways to get opt-ins, to get people to subscribe, is either to have that pop-up show up on your blog or your website, or to have a sign up button of some sort, in your in the text, in the content of your website. You'll see in the description box of this YouTube video, I have sign up for my email list. And I usually give away a free guide or a free video. I give away something free for them to sign up, and you should definitely be giving them a reason to sign up. If they sign up, what are they getting? Are they getting a free checklist? Are they getting a PDF? Are they getting a report? Are they getting an ebook? Are they getting just a link to an article that you've written? Are they getting a link to a video? You should be giving them something in exchange for them signing up. Give them a reason to sign up. Okay, so those are kind of the two ways you can do it. You can either do the pop-up, or you can create a sign up form that you can put anywhere. Okay, so your second step is to create a way for them to sign up for your email list. Your third step is to create an email sales funnel. Now, again, I'm giving you a video here, how to build an email sales funnel. That's almost a 1-hour tutorial. That is really good step-by-step showing you how to do it, okay? And again, I can't say it enough. Watch the videos, because if you only do this video today, and you don't do the other videos, you're only getting a fraction of the information, okay? If you watch them all, you're going to come out of it knowing how to do email marketing, every phase of it. Now, you create an email sales funnel. Now, in Aweber, this is referred to as one of two things. Either it's called a campaign, or it's called a legacy follow-up series. You can do one or the other, or you can do both. I personally do both. Now, in the video that I'm giving you, I'm going to give you a detailed explanation of this, but I'm going to cover it just really briefly here so that you know what I'm talking about. One of my websites, I have several, is called peoplelovinganimals.com. Here it is. Now, when you click on peoplelovinganimals.com, on my website, I have a lot of articles. My website is all about that. So you are on my peoplelovinganimals.com website. Let's say that you go to pet training, wherever the person happens to be. Okay, say they're going to dog training, and whoops, I'm sorry, that didn't let me go there. What's going on here? I'm sorry, look at my my internet is obviously kind of screwy today. But let's say that you're going to dog training, and you happen to be on this article, whatever article, however people came to my website, wherever they are on the site. If they're in a dog training article, they're going to get a pop-up for a free dog training manual. Now, see, here's kind of a pop-up here. This is called a scroll box. That's where I'm just asking people to donate to peoplelovinganimals.com if they want to. Now, let me just find one. This is making a liar out of me. No, it's not. Here it is. So, for example, here's the pop-up. Here they are in the dog training article. So here's an appropriate pop-up. Sign up for 5 free dog training videos. Okay. So they can go down here. They put in their email. They click subscribe. So that takes them to Aweber. Now, in Aweber, I have a dog lover's email list, and I have a cat lover's email list. Okay, so if they sign up on this pop-up box, now I created this in MailMunch, this really cool looking pop-up box. I created that in MailMunch. they sign up for here and they say, yes, I would like to get the 5 free dog training videos. So I set up what's called a campaign in Aweber where they sign up for this and they get an email. Hey, thanks for showing up for the thanks for signing up for the 5 free dog training videos. Here's your first video. And then I set up, write a similar email to go to them the next day. Here's your second training video. The third day, here's your third free dog training video. The fourth day, here's your fourth, and the fifth. Do you see they signed up for 5 free dog training videos. So I set it up where as soon as they sign up, they get the first video, and then every day for 5 days, they get a free dog training video. Okay. So then at the end of that, I'm going to try to click out of here. At the end of that 5-day campaign, they are sent to what's called a legacy follow-up series. Now in Aweber, and I'm going to sign in and I'm going to show it to you because it's so hard to know. Let me just sign in real quick and I'm going to show you briefly. Again, if you watch that video I'm giving you, you're going to get, sorry, I can't multitask. Can't talk and type at the same time. If you watch that video I'm giving you about the creating email sales funnels, it's going to give you details about all this. But say, for example, we're in my dog lovers email list on Aweber. This is what Aweber looks like, by the way. Here's my lists. I'm in my dog training email list. So here's some messages. I've got that campaign set up where they get the 5 free dog training videos, sent to them once a day. And then they get at the end of that campaign, they go to my follow-up series. Well, I've been doing this a long time, folks. My follow-up series is long. This goes on like 200 emails and they get them 5 days apart. Now, what this is every time I write a blog post about dogs for my peoplelovinganimals.com website, I create an email for it to go in my funnel. Okay, do you understand? So you can create a pop-up box for them to sign up for something. You come into Aweber, you set it up so that they automatically get that something that they signed up for. And then they end up in your follow-up series, which is every time you do a blog post, an article, or a video, you set up an email in here for them to receive that. And so if somebody signed up 6 months ago, they're 6 months into the funnel, they're going to get the latest one that you're adding to the funnel. If they just signed up today, they're starting at number 1. They're starting with the welcome video. And then they're going to go through the funnel, go to the funnel. Now, you can see in terms of passive income and you can see in terms of financial security for years to come, how this is majorly to your benefit. You're constantly bringing people in. You constantly have new signups. You constantly have new subscribers. Every one of them starts at the beginning of the funnel. They get the free thing that you're giving away. They get the welcome email. And then every blog post you've ever done on that topic, they're going to get it. Every 5 or 7 days, I would suggest you set it up, but I would suggest every 5 or 7 days, you set it up where they get an email from you on a regular basis. Wouldn't you love it if you had a list of people that is seeing every blog post you do? They're seeing every video you make, every time you have a sale on something, every time you're an affiliate for a new product, or you find out about a new service, you do a review of something. Wouldn't you love to have a captive, targeted meaning they're interested in your topic, audience that sees everything you do from now on? Okay? I hope you understand what I'm talking about. Now, as you can imagine, for this particular website, I also do stuff about cat training, cat care. So if they're in a cat training article, they're going to get a pop-up, not for 5 free dog training videos. They're going to get a pop-up for a little free cat training guide. Okay. So that would go to my cat lovers email list. So they would sign up on that pop-up box. I have it set up on Aweber for them to get their free cat training guide. And then from there, they go to my cat lovers funnel, legacy follow-up series, which is where every blog post I've done all about cats goes to them over a period of every 5 or 7 days. And then I just keep adding. Every time I do a new blog post, anytime I do anything new, I add it to that funnel. Okay, so like I said, in that video, you're going to see step by step all about that and what it's for and why you do it. Okay, so again, step number 3 is to create an email sales funnel. Now, don't be intimidated by that. You can just use email marketing for, one website, one blog, one pop-up form. Get on Mail Munch, create a nice pop-up form. Hey, sign up for my newsletter or sign up to my email list. And then you create one email in the funnel that says, thanks so much. Here's what I do. I'm so happy to have you as a subscriber. And that's it. You can do that if you want. But at least you've got your audience. And then you've got that list of email subscribers where every time you do a new blog post, you can just send it to them. By the way, you can set that up on Aweber to happen automatically if you want to. If that's all you want to do, you can set it up on Aweber where your blog roll, every time you do a new post, it'll automatically be sent to your email subscribers. You can set it up that way if you want to. But like I said, I like to create a funnel so they get, if somebody signs up today, they're missing out on the 150 posts I've done so far. I have 1 million articles about dogs. I have 1 million articles about cats. If they're just signing up today and I'm just going to send them any future blog posts, that's great. But why not take advantage of the work I've already done? Why not take advantage of all the articles I've already written? Put them in a funnel so that person will get them all over time. Okay? So that's what that's about. And again, here's how to build an email sales funnel. That's the video that I suggest you watch. Step number 4, create effective emails. Now, this is pretty much the biggest focus of today's video is, steps for doing email marketing, because not only do you need to set it up so people can subscribe to your list, but you want to then use that list for your full advantage. You want to have a funnel set up. You want them to continuously be getting information from you on a weekly basis. You want them, you don't want to just have this email list that's sitting out in the middle of nowhere and once every 6 months you send them something. And, also they're not, I don't know how to say this. They're not a vlog. They don't want to know what you had for dinner tonight. They don't want you, get on there and write an email. I'm going to write an email to my email subscribers. Guess what? Most people don't want to hear that. And I can tell you from the receiving end of that, there's a woman in particular who's a YouTuber and she's fantastic. I follow her. I love all her stuff, but I opted out of her email funnel so fast because she thought I would just wanted to hear from her every day. She's sending me these long emails all about this and her story and how she got started and what she's thinking about doing today and all this stuff. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe most people like that. I don't like it. I don't have time for it. And frankly, I don't care. Okay, so you don't want to just have an email list where you're just getting on there every day and, giving them your thoughts. And nobody likes you that much. I'm sorry. But, you got to give them value. So I would rather have an email funnel set up where they get a weekly email from me that is a well thought out, valuable piece of content, a nice article, a nice video. I want them to get value from me. Okay. This is my little rant there. So you want to create effective emails. Now, I'm going to go over 7 strategies in this article and in this video right now. And again, you can write them down if you want to, but I am going to give you the link to this article that you can go. So if you want to just relax and listen, you can. You don't have to write this down. I'm going to give you this article so you'll have it. Strategy number 1, make sure your sender information is professional. A couple of reasons for that. When you set up an email funnel, say, I'm going to use Aweber, okay? Like I said, there are other ones that you can use, and if you do that, that's fine. But I'm always going to refer to Aweber because it's the one I use. It's the only one I know how to use. But in Aweber, you can set up your list. You can set up the details for your list. Now, for example, I have the dog lovers list. I have the cat lovers list. So I set up my list so that when they get their email, when they get an email from me, the sender name is People Loving Animals. Okay, that's the name of my website, People Loving Animals. If you're signed up for my email list for this website, How to Work at Home Online for Free, the from box will show how to work at home online for free. So it'll show up to say, oh, here's where this is from. Okay, not my name. They don't know who I am. Okay, it's going to show up coming from your website. You also want to use a from email. All right, so that's the email that when they get the email, it shows where it's from, and it's also the email where their replies would go back to. And I would suggest a domain specific email, which you should have no matter what. And what that means is, instead of, let's say, for example, because when I was new, I did this because I didn't know any better. When I first had, started peoplelovinganimals.com, I said, oh, my website needs an email. So what did I do? I went on Yahoo. I set up a free email called peoplelovinganimals@yahoo.com. Okay, great. That's fine. There's a nice email. It makes sense. It's for my website. I don't have to give out my personal email. But in terms of email marketing, that Yahoo email will be seen as spam. All right. So if you just have a Yahoo email, or even if you have a Gmail email, those are most likely, they have a much better chance of being seen as spam by email companies. Okay. So you're taking a risk that the emails that you're sending to your subscribers are going to end up in spam. One of the ways to avoid that is to have what's called a domain specific email account. Here they are here. My email account now for my peoplelovinganimals.com website is Deborah@peoplelovinganimals.com. My email address for this website is Deborah@workathomeonlineforfree.com. It's called a domain specific email. Those are seen as the most professional. You're the real deal. You're not just spammer named Joe who made up a Yahoo email and is sending crap out to people. It really makes a difference. Number one, in making you look professional. Number two, it's just a nice email. If you want to say, hey, if you want more information, contact me at Deborah@workathomeonlineforfree.com, or if you want more information about dogs, contact me at Deborah@peoplelovinganimals.com. It's easy to remember for people. People can figure that out. Now, I'm going to give you a link in this article for a complete training on that here at Wealthy Affiliate. Let me just show you here. Wealthy Affiliate. If you've seen me before, you hear me talk about Wealthy Affiliate. Wealthy Affiliate, they're the ones that taught me how to be an affiliate marketer. They're the ones that continue to teach me to this day. I've been a premium member of Wealthy Affiliate since 2015. The training is endless, 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 endless. You get unbelievable amounts of training. There's a million video classes. There's a million live webinars. There's all kinds of training on here. Any topic you can think of, you can get training at Wealthy Affiliate for anything having to do with making money online. Now, here's how I learned how to make setting up a domain specific email account. So in the description box and also in this article, you're going to get the link to this article where Wealthy Affiliate taught me how to do that. Okay, so that's how it's like, okay, well, how do I get that email attached to my website? This is how. Okay, so I'm giving you the link to the training to do that. So that's step one, is to make your sender information look professional. It should look on their email as if it's coming from your website name or your blog name, or if you're just an individual doing blogging and stuff, your name, and then a domain specific email. Okay, so that's what you should do with that. Strategy number two, have a great subject line. This is a big deal because, again, years ago, marketers just had it made, because there were so many things that, marketing was new. Online marketing was new. Internet marketing was new. Affiliate marketing was new. And so you could pretty much get away with anything. Nowadays, nope, you can't, because there unfortunately are so many spammers out there. There are so many spammers. There's so many hackers setting up robots to send people a bunch of crap. There's so many scams and all this stuff. So one of the things that has happened is email companies are now, flagging emails that look like spam, and, they send them to your spam folder. So you don't want that to happen to your emails. Now, if you go into Aweber, there is training on that where they teach you a lot of different steps to avoid your emails going to spam. Okay, so if you want more information about that, you can get it. But I'm showing you a couple of the ways here of how to get your emails not to go to spam. And one of them is to have a great subject line. Now, if you have, your subject line shouldn't be scammy. If you're putting a subject line like "get rich now," all capital letters, exclamation point, guess what? That's going straight to spam. There's no email company that's going to deliver that, most likely. Do you know what I mean? Those kinds of spammy, cheesy, looks like you're selling something. It looks like it's lose 50 pounds this week. That's all spam. And that's what the email companies are looking for. So you want to have a good subject line where you want it to be precise and professional, but you do want it to be attention grabbing without being spammy. Okay, now here's a couple of things. First of all, think of it this way. What would make you want to open an email? All right, think in terms of, why would I consider an email to be valuable to me? So what you want to do is you want to use your subject line to flat out clearly tell them what they're going to get if they open your email. All right? That's why they would open their email. If you're telling them what they're going to get if they open your email. A how-to subject line is a good idea. It's effective and clear, and it lets the person know right away, oh, this is an email about how to clean out your closet, or how to do email marketing, or how to do this, or how to do that. Your subscriber's going to know this is what this email is about, okay? Also, just one other tip, using a last chance subject line can trigger curiosity. It creates a sense of urgency for opening the email, and it makes people curious if to say last chance for this, last chance for that. But obviously, don't use that too much, because if you do, you're the boy who cried wolf. Last chance. If you're using that all the time, obviously it's not going to be effective over time. So only every once in a while. But the how-to is a very good way to do your subject line. Don't do all capital letters. Don't do exclamation points. Don't do all that spammy looking crap. Just a precise professional subject line. This is what this video is going to show you. Okay? Or this email, rather. Strategy number 3, include a hook and a benefit. Again, along the same lines. What is the email going to show them? So you've got your nice subject line. They click into it. Okay, keep them engaged. You want them to know what they're going to get if they read this email. They say that you only have 6 seconds for a person to either decide if they're going to continue to read your email or if they're going to go. Same as with a blog post or an article. All right, within the first 6 seconds, they're going to look at the intro paragraph and they're going to decide, is this what I want or isn't it? Okay, they're either going to stay and read it or they're going to leave. Okay, same is true with your email. So in your first paragraph, you need to say a solid statement that will trigger their interest and tell them exactly what benefit they're going to get, what knowledge they're going to get, what information, what help, what solution they will receive by reading your email. And again, that introductory paragraph, it should be in all of your emails. This is what you're going to get by reading this email. This is what's in this email. In your articles, your blog posts, first paragraph, in this article, we're going to talk about this. In your video description, if you're doing YouTube, your description box should say, in this video, we're going to talk about this. So they know right from the beginning what they're getting. So they see in the subject line, okay, how to do email marketing. Yeah, I'm interested in that. They open up the email and it says, in this email, I'm going to give you some resources on learning how to do email marketing. You see what I mean? All relevant. Give what you promised. Don't promise something in the subject line and then don't deliver it in the email. Do you see? Make sure it's relevant. Make sure it's valuable. An open-ended question can be quite effective in that first paragraph. If you start your email with, have you ever had this problem? That's going to trigger their interest. Have you ever wanted to learn about email marketing? Have you ever wondered what's the benefit of email marketing? Have you ever wondered how to get your dog to walk on the leash? Have you ever wondered how to, finally clear your face of acne? You can imagine how these like open-ended questions, it's like, yeah, I have had that problem, and so it can trigger interest and trigger their curiosity so they'll keep reading. So that's just a few tips on that. Strategy number 4, tell a story and be conversational. Now, like I said, don't be like that woman that I told you about where she gets on this email and she writes me paragraphs and paragraphs and paragraphs all about her life story. Nobody wants to know, okay? But people do like a story format. They like to sit down and read something that sounds like a story. They also like conversational writing. So the best way to do this is obviously don't go on and on and on. Make sure whatever you're telling them, even if it's in the form of a story or if it's conversational, that you're giving them good information. And the best way I think to do that is act like you're sitting with a friend and having coffee, okay? Let's say you're sitting with a friend, you're having coffee, write the way that you would talk. All right, in your email, in your blog post, in my videos, you can see I this is not scripted. I'm talking to you. I'm sharing the information, so make it conversational, make it in the form of a story where, this is what you do and this is why you do it. And, sometimes if you don't do it this way, this will happen. And, make it like you're talking to the person, make yourself real, be real. Don't be spammy and don't try to act all smart. I hate when people try to write a blog post or they write something and they're using all these big words that they're not even using appropriately. So it actually makes them sound like an idiot. And they're like trying to impress me with their big vocabulary and their complex sentence structure and all this crap. I'm sorry, but no, it's not effective. It's not effective. It's not pleasant for me to sit and try to read something that reads like a textbook. You see? You don't want to be spammy. You don't want to be Miss Smarty Pants. You don't want to try to look smart. You don't want your writing to be like a textbook. Be conversational and try to tell a story. And again, the best way to do that is to say, okay, if I was sitting out writing this in the form of a letter to my best friend about this subject, how would I be writing? If you lean toward that, you're going to have more success, I think. People are going to like you and trust you more if you're like that because it is relatable. It's friendly. It's comfortable. Okay, most people prefer that. Strategy number 5, what's in it for them? All right, like I told you, one of the toughest lessons for any new online marketer to learn is that your audience really doesn't give a crap about you. All right. Now, I know that's a strong statement, but you really need to understand that. People care about themselves. They care about their own lives. They care about their own problems and they care about their own issues. Now, that's not to say that people don't love each other and care about each other and all this kind of stuff. But from a marketing standpoint, if you want somebody to read an article on your website, if you want somebody to watch your video, if you want somebody to read your email, there's got to be something in it for them. Why would they follow you if there's no reason, if they're not getting any benefit from what you're offering? Okay, so you have to write your emails in a way that focuses on them. What are their needs? What are their wants? Okay, instead of saying, I have the best organized closet, they don't care. You might want to say these are the steps for you to have the best organized closet. See, now you've made it about them. It's not about you. It's about them. You don't want to write a video, how I made millions in affiliate marketing. You want to say how you can make millions in affiliate marketing. Do you see? So keep the focus on them. And just remember, whenever you're writing that email, what am I giving to them? What's in it for them? Okay? Strategy number 6, include a call to action. Okay, you want them to do something. Now your emails, depending on what they are. Now mine, most of my emails in my email funnels I'm giving them either an article that I wrote or a blog post, or I'm giving them a video that I just did. And so mine is going to have the intro paragraph. In this article, I'm going to show you how to teach your dog how to walk on the leash. And then my call to action is click here to read the article. And I say that in my email, click here to read the article, and they click on that and it takes them to the article. Okay, I link it in my email. So that's a call to action. Or now let me see, I think I wrote some some things that your call to action can be. It can be an invitation to click on an article or a blog post for more information. It can be an offer for a free checklist of some sort. It can be a link to receive a discount code. It can be an invitation to watch your newest YouTube video, or it can be a link to a product or service that you're talking about in that email. Okay, a call to action. You want them to go somewhere, preferably to your website. Okay, even if you're trying to sell them a product, preferably you want them to go to the review that you wrote on your website, okay? Because obviously you can get a lot of traffic to your website just via your email marketing, and you can also get a lot of traffic to your YouTube channel by emailing your subscribers all your videos that you're doing, because they click on it, they end up on YouTube watching your video, okay? Now, you do want to get your subscribers into the habit on clicking on the links within your emails. The best way to do that is to always make sure that when they do click on a link in your email, they receive something of value. Okay, so if they're like, hey, Deborah's sending me a new article, they like the last 5 articles I wrote, so they're probably going to like this one. If I send them a new video, they're like, oh, here's a new video from Deborah. I really like her videos. They're going to click on it, okay? Because you want them to get value. Whenever they click on it, you want them to be rewarded with good value. And not only good value, but giving them what you promised to give them, okay? Now, also be clear. People won't, don't say in this paragraph of your email, if you would like to visit my website, you'll find an article about how to organize your closet. And they're not going to find that. Okay, you have to put at the bottom, click here for the article, click here for the article, click here to watch the video. You got to make it real clear, okay, for what you want them to do. And people will appreciate that. People will appreciate that. It's like, oh, you got a new video. Where is it? They don't have time. They got a million emails. They got a million things to do, whatever. They got dinner on the stove. The baby's crying, whatever. Okay, where's your video? Do you see what I mean? People will appreciate that. Give them a good capital letters, click here to watch the video, okay, inside your email. Okay, last strategy, number 7, use postscripts, a PS, okay? Finish your email, and then at the bottom put a PS. You can include a call to action if you want. Hey, if you want more information, check out this article or check out this video, or would you mind replying to this email and tell me what your thoughts are, that sort of thing. It can also be used as a valuable teaser about what they're going to receive in your next email. So you might send an email out about this and then put PS in next week's email. We're going to be talking about how to do whatever. Okay, so you can use it as a nice little teaser, so they're kind of looking forward to your next email. So when your next email starts, they'll be like, hey, yeah, here's this email Deborah told me about. Okay, so there's the 7 strategies for the emails themselves. I got more information. Hang with me. Don't leave. I want you to get the whole picture. Like I said, if you're online, and obviously you are, because here you are on YouTube, and you're looking for ways you want to find out about email marketing, finish watching this video to the end, watch the other videos that I give you, and by the time you're done with all of that, you're going to have you're going to be good. You're going to be good. You're going to know what you're doing, okay? So anyway, the money is in the list. Building relationships with your email subscribers is the best way to make sure that you're earning an income for years to come. The more subscribers you have, the more money you're going to make, and the more financial security you will have for the rest of your life. The money really is in the list. If you get somebody to visit your blog or your web post today, there they are today, but they're gone. Once they're there, they're read your article, they're gone. If you get their email, they're still with you. Okay, and you accumulate them. You're going to get visits and website traffic and YouTube views from that individual over and over and over and over again for years to come. They'll buy who knows how many products from you over the years. They'll give you how much watch time on your YouTube videos. They'll give you how much traffic to your website. They'll give you how much feedback. Do you see what I mean? If you're not doing email marketing, you're leaving the money on the table. Okay, so it really is. And remember, the most effective way to get your subscribers to like you, trust you, and continue to follow you is to provide value on your website, on your blog, on your YouTube channel, and in your emails. You should focus on providing 90% value, 90% valuable information, and only 10% selling them something. Now, I know that that might seem a little bit off. Like, oh, wait a minute, I'm here to make money. If you give 90% value and 10% selling them something, they're going to stick with you for life. Now, remember, it's all automated. All right. So if you send them 6 emails and you're not selling nothing, you're not selling anything in those 6 emails. You're just giving them article after article, all this great information, great information. Guess what? When they get that number 7 email from you and it's selling them a product or service having to do with what you've been talking about that with them for 6 emails, they're going to like you. They're going to trust you. They're going to take your recommendation and they're going to buy that product. And again, this is automated. Hundreds of people, thousands of people over the years, you're accumulating this list. Do the math. Do you see what I mean? And don't be spammy. Okay. Now, one other thing I want to give you access to is Aweber has a course about writing emails. It's a free course and it's called What to Write in Your Email. And I clicked it. I think I clicked it into the accident earlier. No, I didn't. Here it is. I'm giving you the link to it. It is a free course. They have 45 plus email content templates and a complete course to writing great emails. So it's a free guide. It's a free course. I'm giving you the link in the article, and I'm also giving you the link to this in the description box of this YouTube video. So if you want to get more in depth on the actual writing of the emails, you can get into this. But let me give you a quick tip. You can do as much or as little with this if you want. If you want, your emails can consist of the opening paragraph that describes your article or describes your YouTube video, whatever it is you're sending them, and then a link to watch the video or a link to see your blog post. It can be that simple. Okay, so don't make a career out of it. Don't make mountains out of molehills. Don't act like you got to, spend the next 6 months getting a PhD and writing emails. If you want to do the course, do it, get some great ideas, but then, pick your strategy, stick to it, and be consistent, okay? And again, Wealthy Affiliate, I'm just giving you a link to them. They are the way that I got started as an affiliate marketer. They have training on absolutely everything having to do with online marketing. A ton of their training is free. If you want the more advanced training, you can become a premium member. They give really good deals and really good discounts on that. I do highly recommend it. I'm going to give you the link in the description box for Wealthy Affiliate. And I'm also going to give you the link to that training that where they'll show you how to do that domain-specific email. The tools to get started: sign up for a free starter trial with Aweber. I'm giving you the link. I'm going to give you the link to a complete review of Aweber so you can get more information. I'm going to give you the link to sign up for the free Mail Munch account so you can go ahead and set up a pop-up box on your website or your blog. And I'm also giving you a link in the description box and in this email to go ahead and sign up for my email list, where every 5 or 7 days you'll get an email from Work at Home Online for free, and it'll contain either an article or a blog post or a video, okay? All about making money online. Not just about email marketing, but about affiliate marketing, about social media marketing, about doing keyword research, about how to write an article, how to pick a title for your blog, all kinds of stuff. And also on my YouTube channel, there's a ton of videos about everything having to do with online marketing. And also, you can always visit my website. I have a ton of information on my website about most topics that you can think of regarding making money online. So look down in the description box. You're going to see links to all this stuff. I'm going to give you a link to go ahead and sign up for my email list. I would love to have you as a subscriber for my email list. If you're not already a subscriber to this YouTube channel, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe. I do a video at least once a week, sometimes more often. Again, all subjects having to do with making money online. And I would love to have you as a subscriber. If you got any value out of this video, I would appreciate if you please give it a like. That really does help YouTubers. I would love it if you would share this video on your social media pages or via email to friends and family who might be interested in this kind of topic. And I hope that this helps